We're here with Qubic Group, and most particularly David Watson, who's the head of marketing. Hi David, how are you doing?
Hi Richard, yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, very good.
I just want to find out a little bit more about Qubic Group and what they do. David, what is Qubic Group?
Okay, so Qubic crudely is a technology business, but more than that, I would describe them as being a value-added reseller. So what that means is there are lots of people in the IT world who resell products that are created by the manufacturers. People like Microsoft or Vodafone or Mitel, they have products which are pre-packaged and they do one thing. And they do it well and they're great. But an ordinary reseller tends not to have the same level of skill and expertise that Qubic has. Qubic's background is very, very long on expertise and knowledge about IT and IT solutions. So what Qubic does is, rather than simply regurgitating the same products that everybody else sells, is they add value to those products. What I mean by that is they take those building blocks of Microsoft, Mitel, Vodafone, and the other suppliers that they sell products for, and they build solutions.
But a lot of people say that they offer a personal service. What have you actually put in place to enable you to give a more personal service than maybe a big vendor?
Okay, so if you've got a problem, you pick up the phone. Or you can go online if you want to. For that, you can enter a ticket on the online system. You pick up the phone, you speak to a real person. And the people who answer the phone aren't just telephone answerers, they're technical people. And generally, they will try and clear the fault or fix the problem there and then on the phone. It makes sense both for the customer and for Qubic. Alternatively, it might be something's actually broken and we need to send an engineer out. So we will send physically a person with a tool bag and the part or whatever is required to the customer's premises.
One of the really exciting things that I've gained knowledge on recently from speaking to people at Qubic is the Internet of Things.
All day long we have bits of equipment that do stuff. In the home we have bits of technology. We have a fridge, we have a telly, we have a car, we have coaches driving around the world with people transporting valuable antiques. There's all kinds of things happening all the time. And there's often a requirement to report what's going on with that thing, whatever that thing may be. So the Internet of Things is about using sensors and recording equipment to monitor what's going on with stuff, and the stuff automatically, without any human intervention, will report back to a central database. So the Internet of Things is simply about dumb devices recording and reporting back to a central database. And we provide all the plumbing that can make that happen.
When is my fridge going to reorder my food shopping?
Well, do you know what? I think it can. I think it actually knows. You put the milk in, or I don't know. It's all beyond me, frankly.
That was the one big thing about the Internet of
But
Things.
it's supposed to happen now. I know.
Where's it happen? Amazon needs to get their finger out, I think. So if I'm a startup and I've got a really cool thing that I want to do with the Internet of Things, would the advice to be to actually speak to you at idea stage to maybe get the technology concept straightened out, well, what's actually possible? Do you do that, or should it be a little bit further down the line?
For sure. I mean, we're delivering the plumbing, we're delivering the infrastructure to make it work, but that doesn't mean we can't give input to the idea. So I think the earlier you engage, the better. Because early engagement means you don't go off down a blind alley and suddenly find you've got to re-engineer the whole thing because it's not practical. So whilst we might be delivering towards the end of the development cycle, if you're on the wrong roadmap, you end up being in the wrong place at the wrong time and you have to rewind. So early engagement is always recommended for anything to do with technology. Yeah.